So Canelo Alvarez will be taking on Billy Joe Saunders May 8th, Cinco de Mayo weekend, probably in Las Vegas. Where else would it be?
Huge news.
Super fight.
News.
Unifying 3 of the 4 titles, WBO, WBC, WBA, and the Ring Magazine titles will also be on the line. It's a fight that's been wanting to be in. It's been sort of brewing for about 1 or 2 years. And it's a very, very good fight, a blockbuster fight. They knew that this was going to happen. So obviously, they didn't want to jeopardize it, because basically Canelo could have sat out Feb and gone straight to May and then done another September, October, November, December, like the two dates that they usually do.
Yeah.
But I'm quite happy we got a fight in between.
Fair enough.
Yeah? Because what could have happened is he didn't have to take that and he would have just fought Billy Joe. But he got in there for himself, stayed busy, got warmed, got another name on his record, beat someone, made a bit of money, and he's on to the next. Do you get me? It was just a promotion for the next fight. Build eyes, everyone come watch Canelo, celebrities were there, who we fighting next. It was really literally low risk, high reward. You know, I'm not really, he wasn't going to take damage. Just the P in it. The money and then
low risk, high reward.
And then the promotion of the build up for the fight.
Because all you did was, like you said, you had eyes there ready to announce this fight, rather than announce it when they're
like, rather just doing it on Instagram or on YouTube or something.
Exactly.
Obviously, it's still reach better people, but the fact that you're doing it post fight immediately after,
like
when everyone's still tuned in on the zone. So it made sense. It was Yildirim was the Yildirim was the Yildirim was the Yildirim. Avni was the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, and I think he knew that. Well, no, he did know that going in, but he could have refused to be sacrificed so easily. Do you get me? That's my concern. I'm not mad at Canelo or the matchmakers as much. I'm mad at him. Yildirim, you've been given this opportunity. Take it, bruv. Take it. Do you get me? And actually try and make the most out of it. But anyway, that's that. We've got Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo in May, which is what? Not even far away, man. March, April, May. 3 months away, bruv. Full camp. Canelo hasn't fought. Not Canelo. Billy Joe hasn't fought for a few months now. Yeah. Last fight against Martin Murray. Stay busy fight. Good performance. He likes to put himself down in it. We were speaking about this in the whip in it on the way here. He likes to put himself down, probably like a sort of like a psychological thing in it, where not even a double bluff, just like, oh, you know what, I'm slow, I'm fat, I'm old, I'm losing my reflexes. He's not, man. I don't know if he is or not, but he's a good fighter. If anybody's going to give him a problem, if any fighter now is going to give Canelo problems, it's this guy. It's Billy Joe Saunders. His movement is actually, I'm not going to say, his movement's phenomenal. His IQ is sensational. His head movement. His head movement, that's mine, bruv.
I know.
Is phenomenal.
Head work. What did I say? Couple weeks ago? Feet work.
No, foot movement.
No, I said feet work.
Is it feet work?
I'm thinking of you. That's why I said feet work. I got so embarrassed. It was literally on my mind for the next 7 minutes. I couldn't get it out, and I wanted to try because you were talking. And I really wanted to just say, guys, I really made a mistake. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No one ramps, man.
It's because I'm trying to be the encyclopedia.
When you're speaking, what?
I'm Eric Hawani, you're DC.
When you're speaking live and uncut, or what's the word, unfiltered, it happens, innit? I talk rubbish sometimes. But yeah, so Billy Joe's going to get... Billy Joe can, I'm not saying will, he can give Canelo problems. But Canelo is just such a master craftsman, bro. He might just make him look bad.
Listen,
that's crazy.
So years ago when this situation reminds me of a situation which happened a few years ago, where a fellow gypsy king went to the homeland of a pound for pound steel hammer Dr. Man, from the Avengers, Dr. Doolittle. Tyson Fury defeating Vladimir Klitschko, and this kind of reminds me of what could happen. Nobody in their right mind, no one thought that Tyson Fury would go to Germany and beat Klitschko on points. Sounds impossible.
Yeah.
Sounds ridiculous. It sounds like me saying pigs fly.
Wow.
That's how bonkers it sounds.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So just
someone going to beat Klitschko in Germany, bro. That's ridiculous.
That is mad still.
Yeah.
Mad. It's true. Hometown upset.
Mad. And
stole the crowd, bruv.
It is very similar to saying someone's going to beat Canelo on points. The only difference now, okay, it reminds me of what could happen, but the only difference is Klitschko wasn't Canelo. Klitschko was very well known, a huge name in boxing, very famous celebrity, you know what I mean? Made millions of fighters, millions of dollars and pounds, whatever, money. Huge name regardless. People knew Klitschko. But Canelo's a different beast, especially in America.
Completely.
Yeah?
In America, he's blood.
But
crazy.
Billy Joe, I'm not saying that he will do it like Miles said, but he has the ingredients, the remedy to possibly crack the code that Mayweather cracked. Billy Joe's movement, his hand speed, his footwork, his IQ, his boxing ability, the fact he's a southpaw.
Yes.
Listen, if we run it on facts, not opinion, on facts, Canelo struggles with boxers, with guys who hit and move, with guys who do not stand and trade with him. He struggles with them. We haven't seen him against anyone in that style for quite some time. The last guy I remember him fighting with a moving kind of style was, I think, Khan.
Yes, that's a good one.
Because since that, he's taken on Golovkin twice. But that's what I'm saying, though. That's the last guy, and that was in 2016. Khan was like a fly or a mosquito or something like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Super light coming in.
Just flew away. Like it's like one of them ones. You could do that all you like. And he
trying to swat a fly.
When you do catch the fly, he went to bed, innit? Who else?
Okay. Yeah. So since that Khan fight in 2016, he fought Liam Smith, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Golovkin, Fielding, Jacobs, Kovalev, Smith, Yildirim. The only guy on that record since Khan that gives me a bit of movement, that's got a bit of speed, is Danny Jacobs. Because Danny Jacobs can box. Yeah? But again, he's not the fleet-footed boxer who's on his toes.
Exactly.
He's just a very well-schooled guy with very good technique, and he can throw.
And does them well.
Yes. Similarish to Joshua. Joshua's got technique, but he's not that fleet-footed Tyson Fury, bouncing on your toes, moving in and out.
Yes.
Canelo, again, we've always said it, he's got faster hands than his feet. So he can do all of that, but trying to follow you around and trying to catch up to you with the feet and move in and out doesn't work for him. Again, I'm basing it on something that happened 5 years ago. His last fleet-footed fight, that he fought against, was Khan 5 years ago. He has grown exponentially since then.
Every fight, bruv.
Yeah?
Every fight. He's a Pokemon, bruv. Every fight, he gains experience points, XP, and flipping. That's what my boy said in the thing today. He gains XP and he evolves, innit? Man's evil Raichu now, bruv. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So, if I'm basing it on what we've seen previously, Billy Joe is a nightmare stylistically. A stylistic nightmare for Canelo. But he has improved. It's 5 years since the last time he fought a fleet-footed mover. Yeah? He's only got better and better. I'm telling you, the team, Eddie Reynoso is a magician. Eddie Reynoso is the best trainer in the world at the moment. Has to be.
Of course.
Or one of the top three. Because Bones is there as well. Shout out Bones.
It's right now at the stage that he's at, Reynoso, and the chemistry that he's got with this fight. You're right, though. You mentioned Bones, and again, it's not a biased thing because look what's his name said. Mosley Jr. said it's like straight away there was chemistry, and it's like we've been training forever. That's a good sign of a coach. That's a sign of a good coach. Then on top of that, the ability to produce results, innit? So that's what Renesso's got as well, and he's got it with all of his guys. All of his guys. Crazy, man.
And Canelo's been doing it consistently for years. Do you get me? So it's... I can see it going one of two ways, where Billy gets in there and Billy's on his bike and he is moving and he is razor sharp. Like that Andy Lee win a couple of years ago when he won the WBO middleweight title. Like that David Lemieux fight.
What a fight.
But you have to remember, people talk about this. Billy's got the remedy. Billy's this, Billy's that. Billy's going to cause him problems. Yes, he can. But you've got to remember, Canelo is a different animal to anybody he has ever faced. He is levels above everybody at the moment. His IQ alone is phenomenal.
It's crazy.
His IQ puts him above everybody. Just that. I'm not even talking about physical abilities.
His IQ alone.
Yeah. Do you get me?
Yeah.
You could strip him down to physical abilities the same as everybody else.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
and his the way his brain, he's so smart. You know you're going to be a couple rounds down against someone fast. What does he do? He breaks your body down. You get so frustrated. You get so worried about the body shots coming. And this is what I can see with Billy happening, is that Billy's clocking him. Razor sharp Billy. But Canelo, body. I don't think he'll knock Billy Joe out.
He'll break him down.
But I think he could break him down. Maybe force a late stoppage or get away on the cards. It's a very good fight. People who don't know Billy Joe Saunders will say, it's another easy fight, or it's a guy who's going to give him a few problems. But Billy could actually go in there and outbox him. And I'm talking about school him, because he is that good. And I don't think we've seen the best of Billy Joe Saunders yet.
We have not. This is again.
That's what's scary.
This is a massive part of the game, innit? Is that when you're putting with opposition, what kind of separates you from being like from a champion, if you like, to, from like anybody else, or from the lower level, an elite fighter from the lower level fighters, is the ability to rise the occasion.
Exactly. Yes.
Now, Yildirim didn't, and Yildirim was never going to, because he hasn't got that mindset. He hasn't got that. He's not a champion. I'm sorry to say it like that. You understand? Okay. Triple G, for me, those were some of Canelo's toughest fights.
They have to be. They are tough.
They were close. They were very, very close. Again, I'd say that he lost one of them and he drew one, or he lost one and won one. Yeah. But even with like Triple G being who he is, I think Billy Joe, it's just stylistically, it's just different, completely different. It's Billy Joe better go in there and be like, yo, I'm going. He's got the self-belief. We know this. The thing is about Billy Joe, he's not going to go in defeated. He's not going to what?
He's not going to go in there already defeated.
No, absolutely not.
He knows in his heart of hearts he can beat him.
Yeah.
And bro, if you've ever met a gypsy, you've ever met one of these guys, they don't take no for an answer anyway.
I'm telling you.
So
man,
even if someone told him, mate, you're going to go in there and you're not going to win, you'll say, sod off, mate. Sod off. Don't tell me what to do. I'm going in it and I'm going to outbox you, kid. This geezer is getting starched.
I don't know why he talks like that.
You don't talk like that? I talk like that now. I'm in Arsenal mode. And so I think it's going to be a beautiful battle.
I can't wait, man.